Hi, welcome to Coda Guitar's beginner technique lesson on power chords. Now firstly, it's worthwhile making sure you viewed the starter lesson on picking, fretting riffs and strumming, because all of that's feeding into what we're looking at today. Now power chords, the easiest way to play them is using two fingers, fretting two different frets on two different strings. So all I was doing there was pushing down fret 3 on string 6 and fret 5 on string 5. And when you strum through both of those notes, it creates quite a big sound, hence the name power chords. You get quite a full sound with distortion. Now the good thing about these is once you've learnt the shapes, you can just move up and down the neck and play a whole bunch of different chords without actually changing your finger position, like this for example. Now these are commonly used by metal, rock and punk guitarists to play rhythm guitar parts to their songs, which could sound a little bit like this. Okay, now you don't have to play them using distortion. You can also use a clean guitar sound, and combined with open strings that can give you quite a different approach, quite a different sound. Okay, so all we're looking at in this lesson is the basic techniques of how to fret and strum the chords, and we're going to be looking at a couple of simple progressions to get you started. Okay, so the first thing we're quickly going to talk about is how to strum power chords. It's probably the easier of the two out of strumming and fretting. So basically what you want to do is think of your strumming when you're playing power chords as like a big pick, because we're only wanting to strum two strings at once. We only want to strum the two strings that you're actually fretting in your power chord shape. So for example, the lowest shape that you're going to play is going to be fretting strings 6 and 5. So I just want to do what is a big downstroke, a big pick through strings 6 and 5. So if I then put my power chord shape on, you can hear both of the notes there. And sometimes you can also push down fret power chords on strings 5 and 4, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. And so this time you want to pick through just strings 5 and 4. So all you need to do is just practice this at the end of this chapter and just make sure that you feel comfortable doing a big pick through strings 6 and 5 and then through strings 5 and 4 as well. But as with everything relating to your picking hand, don't look at what you're doing, you've got to try and find where the strings are without looking. And also, when we were talking about picking and strumming, you don't want to be too close to the neck, you want to be a little bit closer to the bridge, because you get a crisper sound and it generally is better for power chord playing.